Look at the photos from Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell's Hawaiian wedding, and you see a carefree couple starting a new life in a tropical paradise. But back on the mainland, the reality they left behind was horrific. Lori's ex-husband had been shot to death, and Chad's wife had died under mysterious circumstances. In the middle of this devastation, Lori's two young children, 16-year-old Tylee and 7-year-old JJ, had vanished without a trace. The couple believed they had escaped consequence. They thought that by hiding the physical evidence, they were safe, unaware they were generating a silent, inescapable witness every single day. This case terrified the public through its horrific betrayals, and because it proved how an ordinary mother's invisible digital footprint could become the evidence that destroys her. For years, Lori Vallow was known as a typical, loving mother. Her life only took a fatal turn after she discovered a series of doomsday podcasts published by Chad Daybell. Chad convinced Lori that they were chosen leaders of the 144,000, the group they believed was destined to survive an impending apocalypse. Chad created a system to grade human spirits, placing family members on a scale from light to dark. If a spirit fell too far into the dark, they were labeled a zombie, meaning their original soul was replaced by an evil entity. The most lethal twist in this ideology was the cure. According to Chad and Lori, the only way to free a trapped soul was to physically eliminate the earthly body. This apocalyptic mythology gave them a psychological shield. It allowed the couple to orchestrate the murders of their own family members and reframe them as a righteous, divine mission. When law enforcement finally stepped in, they ignored the couple's spiritual claims and focused strictly on mapping their chronological, earthly data. On the day Chad's wife Tammy died in her sleep, his phone records show he was searching for the local wind direction. In September, Tylee and JJ went missing, triggering a massive nationwide search. Yet by the next month, Lori's online activity showed no signs of distress. While her children were missing, she was filling an Amazon shopping cart with beachwear and a silver wedding ring. The couple fled to Hawaii and stonewalled the police, but investigators found a way in by tracking a third party. Police pulled the historical GPS data from the cell phone of Lori's brother. By tracking his movements during the time frame the children vanished, the data formed a direct path that terminated in Chad Daybell's backyard. Lori and Chad operated as if they were untouchable beings on a higher spiritual plane, but these mundane, earthly internet habits exposed the plot. Relying on that GPS data, law enforcement raided Chad's property and uncovered the buried remains of JJ and Tylee. The digital evidence presented in court left no room for escape. Both Lori and Chad received life sentences in prison without the possibility of parole. Grand apocalyptic delusions and careful physical cover-ups proved powerless against the passive, everyday data collection of the 21st century. Lori and Chad built a cult based on the end of the world. Because of their own digital shadows, it was only their personal world that was destroyed.